Hello people of YouTube. I've been meaning to get something off my chest for a while now. Something very important, It's very important to me, It's like, look over here, you got some Skittles on my wall. Look over there, you've got some Mario magnets on a whiteboard. You look, whoa! You look up here and you get a little Nutella chocolate bar. Am I right? Why? I was gonna really get something off my chest there, but this Nutella B-Ready bar just really caught my attention here, I guess. This is a really bad intro, holy fuck. I don't know what the whole deal with this is. I don't know what the significance of the capital B is, because it's the only capital letter in the whole thing apart from the Ferrero logo. I did a review of Ferrero Rochers at one point, so there you go. And the best before date is about a week ago.
Excellente, my good friendes.
That should tell you something about how popular they are after all those advertisements that I have seen of them in the shops, in which from a distance made this bar look like a mini bread roll. And even the packaging has this little like spiky stuff around it that you kind of see on like a paper bag that you get your bread rolls in. And it's even got the little etchings in it as if it were an actual bread roll. Maybe the B stands for bread. The Nutella bread bar, the Nutella B-Ready, the Nutella bread roll. Hey, I'm opening it up. It's not too crushed from my multiple attempts at doing this little gag up here. Okay. Why don't you just fall? Thanks. And it's very much shaped like a bread roll, even more so from this angle, although it's a bit broken up and you can see the Nutella inside it, so you can tell it's not just any old bread roll. The bread roll bread, as you can see on the outside of this, looks a bit like something from a fortune cookie, but it's nowhere near as good. Maybe I just can't tell if there's anything to it because there's all this chocolate overriding the flavor. I'm just done licking off all that chocolate so I can give it a nice bready taste test of the bread. Yeah, nothing like a fortune cookie. The bread is just like a tuk-tuk. Sorry guys, but when I said tuk-tuk there, I meant to actually say just tuk. Yeah. What a fucking idiot. Or something. The reason I say that is because without the Nutella, you can actually kind of taste kind of salty. Oh, I didn't realize there were a few golden crunches in the Nutella inside the bar. Specially filled with hazelnut spread with cocoa. Lots of widths in that sentence. Not a lot of lengths. Let's give this crunch a bit of a test, shall we? Why? Why did they even put that crunchy stuff in there? I don't even notice it. Is it good? Does it have honey in it? It's just the bread again. They just put little chunks of the bread. It's like, let's make some, make a bread roll, put some chocolate in there, make it nice and sweet. And let's also get a whole bunch of breadcrumbs from a separate bread roll and put it on the chocolate in the bread roll. Why? What even is the point of having the crunch on the inside when there's already enough crunch on the outside? This bar is no different to getting a couple of slices of cracker bread and spreading some Nutella on it. That's literally what it tastes like, what it feels like. That's basically what it is. Whew! So it's been about a week since the bulk of this video has been recorded, and the reason for that is because I didn't have any cracker bread initially, and then when we got the cracker bread, we were actually out of Nutella at the time. So today I got some Nutella, got some cracker bread. Gonna demonstrate what I was saying. I also want to let it be known that a few hours after eating this Nutella B-Ready bar, I got incredibly sick. I was throwing up from midnight till 9 AM. It was pretty terrible. This does not mean that the B-Ready bar caused my sickness in any way. I'm just putting a piece of true information out there that this happened after I ate this. Not necessarily connected at all. Anyway, let's see if putting Nutella on this cracker bread will really bring me back to the good old days of when I was about to get sick. I can already imagine the rush of nostalgia. Thinking back with rose-tinted eyes, the short few hours leading up to an even longer few hours of me being incredibly sick.
I never thought my life would be anything but catastrophe. But suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me. 'Cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye.
Get a nice tracking motion of me spreading out some. Oh, this Nutella's a bit hard at the moment because it's a bit cold. Anyway, I'm sure I'll get a similar enough experience to the B-Ready bar. Wow, that spreads like fucking melted gold. Take a little bite. It's just the B-Ready bar. I prefer this. I much prefer this to the B-Ready bar. It doesn't make as much of a mess because one, funnily enough, it's not as crumbly. Two, the Nutella isn't as flowing all over your fucking pants or whatever. And it's so much more versatile because you can have it on just the slice, or you can put a real thick layer of it on it and then put another bit of cracker bread on it, and you got the two slices together as a sandwich. And that was that. A much more delectable meal that you can get much more out of for better value, I suppose you could say. I feel like the B-Ready name is to do with like, oh, it's a cereal bar. People eat cereal bars for breakfast to be ready for their day. Anyway, that was a bit crummier than I expected. Not really though. I was expecting about this amount of crumbs anyway. By the way, guys, just thought I'd update you, let you know that I have monetization back on my channel. In case you don't know, I lost my monetization technically about a year ago because my network stopped paying me about a year ago. Even though it still said in my statistics I'm getting this much money, they were just taking it from themselves, and the same with a lot of other people on that network. Creative Nation, I'm calling you out. Boy, whatever, I don't have that money, whatever. And so I disjoined with them in December and asked for the ability to have monetization straight with AdSense on YouTube. And it took them more than 2 months, but they eventually accepted my request for monetization, and this is the first video I'm uploading back into the whole being monetized, so hooray, woohoo! See you in the next one.